conference rivals, each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. It's a quick grab. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Vols looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
The Volunteers bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Russell. Grab by the receiver. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that practice.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down though. It's third down for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Powering through the defender. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight. but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Looking to pass here on second down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Powering through a tackle. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, tied. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big game.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. As the first down is still going. Blocked to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. The short completion at the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense. And
he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now for the 25. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. They'll feed the back again. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Davis. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. This 3rd down. QB keeps it himself. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick.
Heading for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Looking for his big tight end. Over the middle and incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Near the sticks, it's Staley. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He leads the tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up tempo against.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Over the middle, it's Staley. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Okay, so 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back.
He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. There's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few in the play. This traditional SEC clash goes back to 1901, almost always in the 3rd Saturday in October. And Vols fans glad, Kirk, that the post-Nick Saban era has begun in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Coach Saban, I think he lost 1 time. I think he was 16-1 against Tennessee as the head coach there. And going back to the 90s and early 2000s, Tennessee used to dominate the series. So back and forth it goes, and we'll see who can win this one today. 3rd Saturday in October, always a fun Saturday.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short on the 27. Caught in the backfield. It's Joseph. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Escapes the pocket. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Trying to find some room. It's Briley. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Moves out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pitches to the back. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Handoff from the shotgun. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Vols come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Simpson. That's caught. It's Brazell. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On the ground, it's Lewis. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the stop with the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Bucs.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Wow, the PAT is no good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. One more play before they head to the locker room. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Alabama.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Oh, he throws it back. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. He's past the marker and still going. They'll bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Gets the ball on Hazen's head, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Oh, what a cut, and still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bama. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
After the PAT, they go up 19. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it fly to the wide out. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. But they got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll run it from the gun. First out and more. He's still running. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Defense is coming after him. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's how you finish a play. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on a two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
They'll run it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. it's hailed. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the option play. Oh, the ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air. It's Simpson. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is.
And here he goes. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Volunteers have 1st and 10 here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quick throw, testing the middle. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Brazil. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. The comeback is on. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. Leaning on the run game here late. Spinning out of the tackle. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. First down and 10 now. Quarterback still with the football. Breaks loose at the 45. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Look out, room to run here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat run. Just a short gain on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. It's a quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
QB decides to keep it here. End zone ahead. Slides to avoid the big hit.
But that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, tied. This offense is still clicking.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To the air, it's Simpson. Nice grab. It's Brazell. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.